Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be talking about Tropical Storm Grace and Tropical Storm Henri. And Grace did make a hurricane landfall today on the Yucatan, and I'm sorry I couldn't do an update when it made landfall because I was just way too busy doing stuff. So yeah, anyway, here's Grace. Maximum stay winds I think was 65 miles per hour now. So, it's meant to become a hurricane. Hurricane warnings are in effect for Tampico. Tropical storm watches are in for Tampico. But if you go for the Eastern Pacific, right? I don't know why they've marked this, but they've marked a system. Yes, look. Read this, watch. Hurricane Grace, located over northwest Caribbean Sea, is forecasted to move inland over mainland Mexico Friday night and dissipate over Mexico by late Sunday. However, Grace remnants are expected to continue westward and emerge over the eastern Pacific Ocean off the west coast of Mexico early Sunday. Environmental conditions are forecasted to be conducive for development, and a tropical depression could form late this weekend or early next week while the system moves westward at 10 to 15 miles per hour away from the coast of Mexico. And they're just going all out there and giving it a 50% chance. It's going to be shredded by the mountains of Mexico. So I don't know why they have marked this system to form over here. It's just beyond what it is. Here's Linda right now. A high-end tropical storm weakening. Couldn't make landfall as a post-tropical system, but the waters near Hawaii, they are 27 degrees. So if this moves north of Hawaii, you could see a bit south towards Hawaii, you could see it re-strengthening again. Could see it reform again. Into Linda or into Hone. Honestly thought we would get Hone, but to be honest, we haven't. And that just shocks me. Because it's been 666 days since we haven't had Hone from last year. 2019 had Hone. 2017. No, 2018 had. No, 2020. Okay, yeah. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019 all had. They all had a system form in the Central Pacific, but yeah. So, anyway, this is Tropical Storm Henri. And they're still keeping it at 60 knots and 70 miles per hour. When this storm is battling at least 30 knots of wind shear right now. They are refusing to downgrade the storm. They are refusing to downgrade the storm. They're overestimating the storm. If I show you tropical tidbits, right? Tropical tidbits. Yeah, Grace does not look good right now. But I know aircraft recon is in the storm of Henri right now. They are in Henri. They are still finding tropical storm force winds. Now they're finding tropical depression force winds on the outer edge of the storm. U drops on 2. The eye is not symmetrical. The eye has to be fully vertical for it to re-strengthen. Tropical Storm Henri. Right. Grace does not look as good as it did earlier. I'll put some imagery up in tomorrow's video of when Grace looked so good before it made landfall. Right. It has lost it. It hasn't lost its structure, but it is weak. So the chance of it rapidly intensifying, I'm giving it a 0.5 out of 10. So, I don't think it will rapidly intensify. I think it will quickly intensify, but not as fast, as you know what I mean. And satellite imagery, it is okay. It's still disorganized. It's still blowing up some convective bursts over the Yucatan right now. But the Yucatan has been battling this system since 10 o'clock UK time. So, yeah, this is meant to stay at the same. This is meant to stay at 55 knots until it gets into the Gulf. Once it gets into the Gulf, then it should get up to 70 knots. And then as soon as it gets to 70 knots, it should get to 75, then maybe 8, then 90, then maybe 110 knots. If this does rapidly intensify, I am predicting at least a low-end Cat 3 to a weak Cat 4. That's all I'm predicting right now. But, anything could change. The Nav 2K wants this system to be a Cat 5. Like, what the hell? HWRF Grace. Right, now, Grace is over the Yucatan now. 984, 991, 995. And actually, it does strengthen it to 959 millibars. And then unintensify it. So it does have a small eye. Don't know if it's a pinhole, but it does have an eye. And the NAM 3K is going bold, and they are saying a Cat 5 out of this system, out of Henri. They're predicting a Cat 5 out of Henri. We should see Grace in the Gulf. No, wait. F3 high res. Right. Now 32K. Right, that's it. Right, the NAM 32K is so underestimating right now on Grace. This is not going to stay a tropical storm. Wow, they are going way too bullish with Henri right now. Wait. Why are they intensifying it in cooler sea surface temperatures? Like, that does not make sense. HWRFP. Henri. This is only going to be a quick video, guys, because I've got some stuff to do and all that. But yeah, if you guys, want a longer video, just comment. Anyway, as you can see, right now, it was here, but right now, before it takes its northerly jog, that's when it takes its northerly jog. It's here right now. 996 millibars. Right. It is meant to weaken to 1000 millibars because of wind shear, but then it intensifies and actually really intensifies to a category 4 and actually making landfall as a strong cat 2 as a strong cat 2 to weak cat 5. No, strong cat 2 to a weak cat to a weak cat 2 to a strong cat 1. And see, look, it rapidly weakens at this point, so it gets some 58. It gets from 58 to about 70, 77, and then about 89. Makes landfall just as a tropical storm, I think, or maybe a hurricane. But we can't really write the system off. This system can still intensify regardless. HWR. Wow, the HWR is going way too bullish with this right now. They're thinking that this storm is a hurricane already. They think this storm is a hurricane already. Like, this is the HWRF. What are they doing? The GFS on Henri. Let's have a look at the GFS on Henri. Right, GFS on Henri. Right, this is when it was a storm. Right, it's now 995 millibars. It is meant to weaken and then intensify again. Weaken. And it actually starts to really intensify. And the GFS actually takes it, making landfall as a strong cat 2 to a weak cat 3 on Maine. So, this storm is our first out-to-sea storm. Well, actually, I don't think it will be our first out-to-sea storm. Because mostly, this will be making landfall on the northern tip of Maine, really starting to weaken at this point as it goes into cooler sea surface temperatures. And it heads towards, heads towards the UK, Ireland, the UK. It heads for Iceland as well. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at the sea surface temperature. I'm gonna have a look at the Atlantic for a few days. See if anything's on the horizon. Any storms on the horizon? I think there might be some stuff on the horizon. Wait, there's a tropical wave coming off the coast by the 20th. But that doesn't actually kind of form. Wait, it probably does into a short-lived tropical storm. But by next week, we are meant to be having some stuff form in the Atlantic next week. Because there is some tropical waves in the Atlantic. So that's all for today's video, guys. There's nothing really on the horizon. No invests yet. So yeah, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. See you all in the next video. Peace and have a good day.